in the final few days of President Trump's crime emergency here in the district. It is set to end on Wednesday. Now, if Congress doesn't intervene, D.C. will regain control of its police department. However, that does not mean National Guard troops will leave town. News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live from Union Station with more on all of this. Good morning, Megan.
Well, good morning. Yeah, on Wednesday, some things are going to change, but some things are going to stay the same. Now, here at Union Station, we've seen an increased security presence here ever since the crime emergency began. We've seen federal law enforcement officers as part of that federal surge. If you look behind me here, you can see that we have an Amtrak police cruiser here stationed out in front of Union Station. That's the kind of thing that we've been seeing here. We've also seen the National Guard here pretty much every single day, and that is not expected to change. But on Wednesday, the Trump administration's temporary takeover of the D.C. Police Department, that is going to expire, and Congress is not expected to intervene. So on September the 10th, federal oversight of D.C. police will end. But don't look for any changes with federal law enforcement with that surge. The president can keep that going as long as he wants. Federal officers will continue to patrol city streets, and it's the same situation with the National Guard. The president can keep them in place for as long as he wants. Now, over the weekend, thousands of demonstrators took to the streets to voice their opposition to the president's takeover of the police department and the deployment of the National Guard. They walked 2 miles from Meridian Hill Park to Freedom Plaza.
We are seeing children being afraid to go to school. We're seeing parents being afraid to take their children to school, and no one should be afraid to leave their homes. And that's what we're experiencing today.
This is all un-American. We are a nation of laws. He's breaking them. We are a nation of freedoms. He's taking them. And if we don't stand up now, it's not the future for our children, for all of our children, from everywhere, and I think even for the world, are being put at risk by this man and his reckless behavior.
Now, while the temporary takeover of the D.C. Police Department will end on Wednesday, that surge of federal law enforcement officers, that will continue. So people should continue to expect to see those federal law enforcement officers patrolling city streets. Now, the mayor has said that the city will continue to coordinate as well with those federal agencies. Back to you.
All right, Megan McGrath reporting live from outside Union Station. Thank you very much.